Hi everyone, happy 2020, happy new year, and wishing you a wonderful year. I want to share, as promised, the book that I just recently finished. It's my first book of this year, and it is Lifespan by David A. Sinclair, and it is a recent book. It came out in 2019. And so, what do you guys think? It says why we age and why we don't have to. So, when people see this, they typically feel like, we probably age because of our diet, our exercise, and whatnot. And that is true. So, in this book, it does definitely support the fact that diet is very important. A couple things that also that I learned from this book is that intermittent fasting is very good, and also when you eat, you should still feel a little bit hungry after you eat. So don't eat to your full capacity because it's actually good for you to leave a little room when you're eating. And also, one more thing that I learned about is cryotherapy, and that is basically going in a cold chamber for a few minutes and exposing your body to extreme cold weather. Like we're talking negative 100 plus degrees Fahrenheit. Or even like a brisk walk in cold weather is good for your cell regeneration, taking cold showers. So those are very good things that you could do apart from not smoking, limiting your alcohol intake, if not just making it obsolete. And spirituality, it didn't talk so much as this book was more scientific. Now, this book becomes a little controversial because, you know, the author argues that we can increase our life by taking supplements and different chemicals and through the aid of the medical field. So we're talking taking metformin and also this other chemical by the name of NMN. It stands for something super long and fancy, but it was abbreviated by NMN and metformin, which is something I really want to look into because the claims in this book is that it really makes a difference. And also, it will increase your age to 150 years old. I think this book is a great book for book clubs because, is this something that human beings should really tamper with, where we, scientifically, can change our lives by increasing how many years we live. Also, there are ramifications when you do that. I mean, if people live longer, there's going to be consequences. Are they going to be ethical consequences? So there's a lot of things that a person can argue. There have been a lot of advancements in science. This author argues, and that if we hadn't done that, then our life would be very different as of right now. So it's an interesting book. It's also very detail oriented. So if you're a scientist, you will love it. If you're an average, a citizen who isn't really into science, many things will go over your head, such as it did for me. But I still, kept going on and on because it seemed very interesting. And then it also validated what the author was presenting. So all in all, this was an interesting book. I am on the fence about if I want to start getting, aid to extend my life. Because in this book, the main theme is that age is a disease. When people age, it is literally a disease. You should not be aging. You can stay young, and even being in your 50s, you could start a career again, and you don't have to lose the vitality that you have in your life. The only thing is that to get that vitality, apart from doing natural things such as exercise, diet, and whatnot, you will need to supplement certain chemicals. You need to augment other things in your organs and other aid through injections and whatnot. So And also this book does support sustaining the earth and human beings through genetically modified organisms and not having a very organic life. So this is definitely a book of discussion. For me, I'm on the fence. I'm more on the natural side. So, it's going to take me some more persuasion. But again, this is certainly a topic for discussion. Of course, I would love to live longer, but do I want to, really change the way the world has always, been dealt with? I don't know. So I'm still left, with an interesting thought. Love to discuss this topic on the fence, but still very well written. Good book. Give it a shot. And I hope you enjoyed my review. And leave me a comment down below and tell me what you thought about my review. And thank you so much for watching. Peace and love. Mwah.